back to my channel, or welcome if this is the first video of mine you are watching. In this video, I'm doing sort of a reverse sponsorship where rather than talking about and promoting and sharing different products or brands or whatever that I'm being paid to talk about or free stuff that I've been sent to promote, instead I'm sharing all the various things that I regularly invest in myself as a content creator, YouTuber, entrepreneur, all the different things that make my job and my life so much easier. Some of the things I mentioned in this video I do have affiliate links for that will either give you a free trial or like a certain discount off of something. Others are just things I invest in that make my life so much better that I just want to share with you. So I will have all of that linked down below in my description box. So I think a pretty good place to start is with something I actually invested in earlier this week for the third year in a row, which is Epidemic Sound. Epidemic Sound is where I get all of my copyright-free music for my videos. Since the very beginning of my YouTube channel, I've used the YouTube audio library. I used to use Thematic at one point. There was a point in time where I used that old trick of like, you could use 30 seconds of a copyrighted song without getting copyrighted. I've tried it all, and every one of those methods either had their problems or their holes or whatever. Which is no fun because if you get copyrighted as a creator, you can get your video taken down, you can lose your monetization, or have your channel taken down as a whole. But I also think that background music and music in your videos as a whole is just something that gives your video that extra little something that you really just can't live without. So in my book, investing in copyright-free music is a must where my content is concerned. And Epidemic Sound is just absolutely incredible. It's set up almost exactly like Spotify, where you can go through different like playlists and albums, different genres and moods, download whatever music you want off their site out of anywhere on their site, and as long as you have a membership and license tied to your channel, you can use any of their music for as long as you want. And also really great if ever you decide down the road that you no longer want to be paying for Epidemic Sound anymore, you don't want to use it anymore, all of your past videos that have their music in it are still safe. You're not going to get copyrighted. You just can't use any of their music in the future until you start paying for it again. But I definitely use their music in every single one of my videos that I edit. Loads of your favorite YouTubers also use Epidemic Sound. It's just a great platform for creators. Then we have the tool that as a content creator I could not live without, which is vidIQ. Doing absolutely everything from giving you daily video ideas that are custom to your channel and what does best on your channel, having what is the best built-in keyword research tool I have ever seen for optimizing and SEO and all of that, having a built-in AI tool kind of like ChatGPT where it can basically write video scripts, give you video ideas, give you thumbnail ideas, tell you how to fix your title to make it more clickable, and so many other things. If you guys want to check out either the free or paid version of vidIQ, I will have a link down below that gives you a 1-month free trial. But this is one tool that I've been paying for the longest time because they come out with the most incredible tools not only every year but every month for creators that I literally could not live without. So if you are a YouTuber trying to grow or manage or run a successful YouTube channel, in my honest, unsponsored opinion, vidIQ is one tool you need to invest in. Then onto the tool that repeatedly saves my butt every single year is Wealthsimple Tax. Let me just say, if you have never attempted it before, trying to do your taxes as a self-employed person is a headache and a half. And it only gets worse when it comes to a new-ish industry like social media that not all that many experts are all that familiar with. When it comes to filing taxes every year in tax season, I've tried consulting every single one of our family friends that are accountants or tax advisors or what have you, and from the time that I first began making a really solid full-time salary as a content creator and YouTuber, nobody was ever able to help. Which definitely did come with a little bit of a heart attack and a lot of anxiety when I was this close to missing the tax deadline and nobody could help me figure out what to do. But then fortunately I landed on a YouTube video that another Canadian content creator made around that time where they were just gushing and raving about Wealthsimple Tax, how it takes all the stress and everything out of it, makes it so easy. So that is what ultimately led me to first checking out Wealthsimple's website, looking at their tax section, used them to get out of that little bind I was stuck in, file my taxes online, and they have been my go-to ever since. It is the easiest, simplest, fill in the blank type of format where you just fill in all the different blanks they give you with your information. They help you file directly, they help you pay directly, and it's all over and done with. So if any content creators are struggling to do their taxes as a self-employed content creator or a self-employed person as a whole, definitely 11 on 10 recommend Wealthsimple Tax. Then I also have a paid membership for Canva Pro that I've had for years and years and years now that I use for literally everything graphic design related. I, just like many other YouTubers, bloggers, and creators as a whole, have a lot of need for graphic design. For example, getting the correct sizing for a banner on my YouTube channel has been a struggle forever and a half, and Canva is the first one I have ever found that has the perfect measurements. Not only that, but they also have like 10 million different templates for banners, so if you're not the most graphic design inclined person and you don't really know how to make a YouTube banner, they have so many templates you can use and edit. Similarly, if you're not the best at thumbnail designing, if you don't really know how to make super clickable thumbnails, they have 1,000,001 different super professional templates that you can use and work with. I also use Canva for creating overlays and removing the background from my pictures. If you are some kind of influencer and you need to make either a media kit or a rate card, they have so many different templates you can customize and use for free. If you want to make an intro for your YouTube channel or some kind of business, but again, you're not the best editor, again, they have so many templates you can use and customize. Whether it's stuff for YouTube, creating a logo, Instagram stories, Instagram posts, what have you, Canva Pro is the best in my opinion. Anything graphic design and they are my go-to. And then I have a couple of things I have invested in as a creator that are not like recurring monthly or yearly, that are more like one-time payments that I still use today. So first, there is Pixel Film Studios that I've literally been using since my first ever YouTube channel before I ever began taking it seriously. This is a website where creators who edit either their YouTube videos or professional videos with Final Cut Pro can get access to all kinds of plugins. Anytime that you watch my YouTube videos and you see any kind of really fancy like titles or texts or transitions, even some overlays, absolutely all of that I purchased from Pixel Film Studios years ago. As someone who just genuinely really loves video editing, loves the creative aspect of it, loves to get a little bit like fancy, give it a flair of style and aesthetic, I just absolutely love playing around with plugins and customizing them and using them for my videos. And like I said, I purchased all of these years and years ago and still use them in every single YouTube video that I edit. So if you want to give your videos a little bit more flair, if you want to give them a little bit more of an edited professional feel, then I definitely recommend Pixel Film Studios. They have the best plugins. And then a second investment that I made years and years ago is Photoshop. I think if I look back far enough, I probably first purchased Photoshop my second year doing YouTube, and I've used it for every single thumbnail I have ever made ever since. When it comes to Photoshop, I am completely self-taught. I watched all kinds of like YouTube tutorials, got myself familiar with all the different tools and how to use it, and then I learned how to use Photoshop to make thumbnails, and that's what I've used ever since. There's just really no limit to what you can do with Photoshop. I feel like so many other apps, even like Canva, there are certain limitations to what you can do, and with Photoshop, there are just no limitations. So if you are a crazy creative person and you love to just edit your heart out with no limitations, I definitely think Photoshop is worth the investment. But that, you guys, is it for this video. That is everything that I had to share in this video, all about the best things I have ever invested in as a creator and things I continue to pay for as a YouTuber. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Love you all to the moon and back, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!